moment in Kenya, even when things are dull, they always find a way of getting the humor out of it. I don't know which is your favorite, Smith. I've not seen you laugh like this in a while.
No, you know what, I'm thinking, okay, and we are all grateful to our employers, and the kind people in accounts who think of you on December 10th. Now you're given money, on December 10th.
You're supposed to budget for the whole of December, which is a festive season.
Yes, exactly. Think about it. December 10th to January 30th is 50 days. Those are 7 weeks. You have finished money because of course, Christmas, New Year. By week 3.
It's gone.
So, yes.
Of December.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, umemaliza. You wake up. There's that, I call it the January 2nd feeling. And I know almost every Kenyan will identify with it. There's like a horrified feeling. We have toys and fees and so on. That's it. You're just like, oh my God. Now they are this. Now that's why it's January.
That's why it's January.
Because you're paid on December 11th. Yeah? Like you're paid in, you know.
Well, Stevens,
yes.
January is behind us.
January is behind us. I like the second one. Tembea na Bwana, right? Na Yesu. It feels like, hey, we're back in Yuma. I'm keeping this by faith. Because sometimes people live January by faith, honestly. The Kenyan way. We don't have a culture of we'll save and January come, we'll have January first week, second week and stuff. We just wake up to January very broke after feeding to all those boozies and traveling to God knows where else Smita goes. And then you come back. Actually, sometimes I remember and that's when I stopped doing this Mombasa holidays, December. We went and partied, and then it was time to come back to Nairobi. And everybody is broke, honestly.
Completely. And that's still in December.
You know, and you're just thinking, it's 31st. That rent is not even paid. And like you say, school kids have to go back to school. Somebody hasn't paid the school fees and
you even
stuff.
need just general things like bus fare to work for January, you know.
And then you get to work and start doing advances. The boss may not give you advance as soon, so you borrow from somebody. Then all things just get very thick. January is a very hard month.
You're right. That's why all these apps, there are guys who have borrowed. So you discover them, even if you had never known their existence. You're suddenly like, what are they on mobile phones? You know, you even get a smartphone you have never gotten. Yeah, these Talas. Why do you think
all those guys?
Felicika was launched?
Felicika. And they certainly make a lot of progress. And just in case somebody thought that January was not going, I had asked Quinta to ensure imeenda. So she was running late. You know, she had gone to escort it and make sure that January is for real. It's gone. So she's going to.
But Mike, you look so organized.
Well,
yeah, you actually look like you don't look. I can't see the pain.
The pain of January.
That understanding in your eyes.
The thing is, Smita, from January to December, we have a show on Tuesdays where we talk about finances and your money, and we talk about planning. So planning comes in handy. I always say that January is not a month that is not known to. I mean, we know it's coming. Yes. And I'll give you an example. An example of one person I know who worked for my dad a long time ago. And this guy was phenomenal. He was a very good worker. He literally did everything very faithfully. But at some point, I remember him coming to tell my dad that mke wangu amepata mtoto ghafla. Now, how
many months are those? How many months are those?
Exactly. And how is it that she gets mtoto wake ghafla? As in really 9 months. So anyway, it looks like Kenyans, we are like that guy. Yeah, we literally just come and say, mke wangu amepata mtoto ghafla. Quinta, karibu sana, good to have you. I know January is gone, you've escorted it. And you're one who has experience of kupata mtoto. Did you pata mtoto ghafla?
Right. Hey, what a way to welcome me. Are you sure you want to hear my story?
No, okay, not the whole story, but anyway, January is gone.
Gone.
Are you one of those who possibly it also got the bad side? And Amma, you're a planner.
You know, whether we like it or not, January has 4 months. Is month
in one?
Yeah, 4 months. Yes, because of the circumstances that surround it, you know, we get paid in December, and we finish the money over the Christmas holidays, and then and then now when we resume work and our normal lives, let's say like on the early days of January, then suddenly, you know, we are hopeful that somehow manna is going to fall from heaven. Yes, but somehow it doesn't happen, and we have to survive. January is when the people who sell maharagwe, they get a lot of business. The people who sell omena, they get a lot of business.
That's the time for them to make a
yes,
break.
the people
You're very humble. You eat.
Trust you me. Yes, because things are always thick in January.
And talking about January and somebody who possibly January didn't go down very well for them, especially in terms of income, is one man known as Wilkins.
Oh, yeah.
The young man who, well, for some reason, he decided to just take advantage of people out there and try and make money out of them, but it went the wrong way. For the benefit of somebody who might not know what that is all about, Stevens, tell us a little bit about Wilkins.
I leave it to Queen because she was like, how can this happen? But last night I was with one of those people who were affected. Yeah, affected. Who said, okay, man is to error, we all do these things. I don't know if Quinta has... I feel these apologies making, and people are saying, oh, really? Can you rip us off, all of us, like that?
Okay, one thing we have to give to Wilkins is that he is smart.
Great.
And he duped gullible Kenyans. And we have to give him credit for that. I don't approve of what he did.
But was he really smart,
he was just
given
a
that
hustler.
he did it so planlessly? Although he seemed to have done it for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, people bought his story. I mean, you know, have you seen the profile of the people who he managed to dupe? Yes, so who's fooling who? He's a serious man. It's just a Kenyan who's trying to survive.
A hustler.
But I'm not saying what he did was okay. But we need to be careful. I mean, who do we listen to? Who do we give our businesses to? Yes. And that is just one story. I always say, this is just a representative of what goes on.
We have.
We have been conned by government. We have been conned by people who claim to supply tenders. We have been conned for, I mean, we've been supplied air. There's so much conning going on.
My thing is, how do you trust anyone called Wilkins? Eh? Wilkins sounds like a porn actor from the 1970s.
Oh my God.
Yeah? Or a bottle of very bad medicine. You can just see it, Wilkins. Eh? Yeah? You can't tell me like you're Wilkins and we have anything further to discuss. Yeah. Hata hiyo jina tu.
Hata jina tu imekata. But anyway, that got him. And you know, the thing is that Kenyan keyboard warriors are brutal.
Right.
Once they are on you, once they troll you, man, you're in trouble. So he did give an apology, which of course was posted on some quarters. But some people are like, listen, if he's doing a private apology, why are you posting it here? Just keep it to yourself. I don't know what your thoughts are, Stephen.
And that's what I was saying. I was with Betty last night, a function we went to. And, you know, you're just thinking, how did this happen? How will you get caught in these things? And you're giving an apology to me. Kenyans are mad about this. I mean, I can be the next one to be conned. I mean, I'm vulnerable like that, just like everybody else was. And again, Kenyans would hammer you all the way. And for now, I don't think he's issued a public apology. I don't think we forgive him until now, when he says, I think I was wrong, and I owe Kenyans an apology.
An apology.
Well, isn't it even a legal issue?
You know, the other thing, Mike, is we carried the story of this guy in one of our papers. Yes, so that shows you that, well, I don't know whether we are swayed by what is trending. Sometimes we do not do due diligence to find out exactly because it's not the first time. There's a time, I think there's a lady who I think she was considered a millionaire or something. Yes, one of our dailies actually carried her story, only to come back and realize that she's not genuine. She's a con woman.
Mike, it's this social age of like clothes and just access to like places, and if you get a certain type of megalomaniacal character, I can sort of like this grandiose.
It's too early in the morning to say such words.
You know, the kids are like always on their like IG or Instagram.
Yeah.
I was even asking somebody who works with us. They tell me that, you know, when you go to a place, you just show people like this.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm a bit old school, but I find that appalling. Like, you know, like the time when you're in Savo. Actually, that's what she was telling me. That we just do like this. Then, so I'm like, that's sort of a superficial vanity, because that's not our life all the time. But you know, so once you build into this culture, and that's what's happening now. People are easily like impressionable.
Exactly.
Still goes to certain places. So does Queen.
Are they easily impressionable, or could it be that they're taking advantage of the what would I call it? Very trusting Kenyan? Because Kenyans generally are trusting to some extent.
That's not trusting, that's being foolish.
It's just gullible.
When you're gullible, there's a certain type of stupidity that comes. It's like fake news. You must have a special brand of sort of daftness to want to buy into certain lifestyles.
To accept it.
Like, that's not how life works.
All right.
I think we fail to think beyond what we see most of the time.
Exactly.
Especially like you're saying during this age of social media. The fact that a guy is posting a video of himself with millions and they're counting in a house and they're having drinks and you just think, oh, this guy is so rich. You know, he has so much money. You don't even know what he does for a living. He doesn't even do anything for a living in the first place. And then you buy him, I mean, for example, we go to these parties and you're just thinking, that is the guy who is a millionaire. Then you hang out with them. Then before you know it, it's sucking into your bank's money. Yes. And you're just thinking, oh my goodness, that was a con. We should just think beyond the service if you ask.
Yeah.
All right, and we're going to go into other hot topics, but I want us to take a short break just to meze mata kidogo, because some of these things are very heavy. But we'll take a short break. We'll be right back with hot topics. Do let us know what has been hot for you this week.